Thank you Grub Gang, for your continued financial support for this channel, and also for supporting the entire Notagain family. It is greatly appreciated. This year, we decided to pick our top 3 uploads for 2021. We were going to do a top 5 like last year, but that's just too much Chantal without an EMS unit, or toilet close by. We've been doing reactions now, coming on 2 years, and the only reason our reaction videos evolved to where they are at now, along with the successful channel growth that we are experiencing, is all because of you guys. We listen to your suggestions, and we read your comments, and we use those to get to where we are now. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't have made it this far. Thank you all for your support, looking forward to seeing you all in 2022. So without further ado, let's get to.
Starting at 3 with 6,688 views is Foodie Beauty, No Diabetes, Let's Carbang Burger, and Pizza Mukbang Reaction.
Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm just going to take you on a drive. We're going to get some things to eat, and I did not have a single thing to eat. I've been out for most of the day running errands and had appointments, which I'll get into in a minute, but first, no, it's not the healthiest option. That being said, I don't want people picking on my food choices today. In the comments, thank you very much.
Boy, you are really something. You're going to make a poor food choice, but you don't want to hear anything from anyone in the comment section. You just expect everybody to accept your piss poor food choices. Course for me that is a signal that there's nothing wrong with you, that you've been lying to everybody.
If it annoys you that if I'm gonna eat not the healthiest right now, part of me doesn't care if I die at 60, as long as I'm loving just eating. Just want to eat myself into oblivion.
You're doing a fine job of proving that today.
Then, I don't mean to sound offensive, but
I'm not offended by your food choices. What offends me the most, and I'm sure it does others, is the fact that you still continue to lie, thinking everybody's buying this bullshit with you, and your health. I think the only ones buying it are your ass-kissing, ego-stroking subscribers.
Korean barbecue burger. Let's see. Hi. Hi. Can I try the Korean barbecue cheeseburger with 1 patty?
Yes, you could try that with 1 patty. Just a burger?
And no, I'll do a combo, please.
No problem. So Coke today?
Yes, please. Extra ice.
And this small, medium, or large for that drink and fries?
I'll get a medium.
Pardon?
Medium?
Medium with extra ice and that Coke?
Yes, please.
Anything else?
That's it.
That's $13.55 first window.
Thank you.
Welcome.
I didn't want the guy at the window to see me talking to myself or filming. Why are you filming yourself getting a cheeseburger? Well, you haven't been on the internet lately, have you, pal? No, I'm kidding. All right. Where am I going to pull over and eat this? I'll try to bite with you guys, and then I got to hit the road, because we only have a certain amount of sunlight here. This person here. All right, there we go. Ooh. All right. The medium is like a friggin' large.
And that bothers you? You should be happy.
Okay. All right, now. Oh, that's not good. The straw doesn't work. This is a new Korean barbecue. Oh, the fries are fresh.
If you were expecting a grub time to start about right now, it's not gonna happen. She has a lot that she is going to say, and we need to unpackage all of it, so there will be no grub time. It's going to be like the good old days when we didn't have any music, just her jaw popping, lip smacking, finger licking noises.
Oh. Wendy's fries are not my favorite. New Korean barbecue burger. What's on it? Some kind of Korean flavored bacon, I think. Cheese, pepper jack, I think. Pickled red onions. And mayo, lettuce, tomato. Beauty bite.
It's good to see that fast food, junk food happy face of yours. This is the Chantal that we are used to. Easier to just be yourself, doesn't require as much lying as you have been doing lately.
It's hot. Not bad. It doesn't have a strong flavor or anything. I was so hungry. I'm at the doctor's office. I woke up late because I was up late. And I did a live stream, but I cleaned my whole house, like top to bottom, because the office company came in to do furnace work today. So
smart move cleaning up before somebody came in to do some work on your furnace. You wouldn't want them reporting back to the company that they couldn't do the job they were sent to do, because they couldn't get to the furnace, because the place was trashed.
anyway, I woke up, I'm like, oh crap. Really had to get ready really quick. Had a quick shower.
Did Pete's blow dry your fupa and help you get your shoes on?
Did whatever. Fed my cats. And, I get to the doctor's office.
I'll believe that when I see it, and not just hear it from you. You could have shot a video saying, "Hi guys, here at the doctor's office, I'm going in, see you in a little bit." Just more bullshit lies, because I don't think the doctor would tell you it's okay to eat what you're eating right now. Unless this doctor believes in intuitive eating.
And I have bad anxiety, right? So I barely leave my house anymore. And, there's a screaming child. Screaming babies for me are like nails on a chalkboard. Or more like nails in my eardrums.
That is the same effect you jaw popping has on us.
Which just made my anxiety go up.
Everything makes your anxiety go up.
So if it's on my family physician, I got a script to try the Ozempic, which I'll have to go to a pharmacy and get. I finally got some blood test results. And I know a lot of you are going to think I'm lying. Because when I tested my sugars, they were high. Yesterday I tested it. It was high, but I had some juice, right? Right before testing it. So, but the A1C is different than just testing your blood sugar. A1C is over like a 3-month period or whatever. So my doctor had ordered A1C a while ago. And the A1C, she said, was 6. But, so I don't know what's going on with that.
You don't know what's going on, because this is all an ongoing lie.
Because 6 for A1C is not diabetic.
If you're not diabetic, then your doctor would not have given you this prescription. There's no way your doctor would give you the prescription just to help you lose weight. So either you're lying, or your doctor is incompetent, and should not be practicing medicine. For the record, this is right from the Ozempic website, and it says, a once-weekly medicine for adults with type 2 diabetes used to improve blood sugar, along with diet and exercise, and reduce the risk of major cardiovascular events such as heart attack, stroke, or death in adults with type 2 diabetes and known heart disease. So, you either have type 2 diabetes, and you lied saying you don't have it, to justify you stuffing your face with a burger, fries and a soda. Which brings me back to my original feeling, that this is all BS, and nothing more than you trolling.
The pickled onions are good. Oh, there's a Korean barbecue sauce. I mean, I guess that's good. But my blood pressure was 127 over 70 something. When they checked it there. And so I'm starting the Ozempic. My wound's not infected, which is good. And it is healing. What else? Oh. She's going to check on my referral for the bariatric clinic. Because she said she referred me to the bariatric clinic, but...
With your current behavior toward food, exercise and diet, I don't think weight loss surgery is going to even happen this year. Simply because you won't be able to meet the requirements, you'll fail just like you fail at everything else, when it comes to your health.
Yes, I know I'm talking about this stuff while eating a burger. What else? Oh. I have asthma. She had the report. Printed it out for me. That I have, from the respirologist. I have asthma.
Interesting, all these past weeks with the health scares, and I don't want diabetes and I don't want to die, and then my favorite, I can't trust myself, I need help. You go see your doctor and all you come away with is asthma. Just like last year's Christmas miracle, which ended up being nothing more than bullshit, just like it's bullshit now, nothing but lies. The only true thing you have ever said was,
part of me doesn't care if I die at 60, as long as I'm loving just eating. Just want to eat myself into oblivion. Untreated asthma. I need to go get my puffer. So she prescribed me some puffers for that. So yeah, that's that. This Ozempic injection is once a week. Little needle. It's supposed to help you lose weight, curb your appetite, whatever.
And here is where the rubber meets the road. You say you don't have diabetes, yet the doctor prescribes Ozempic, which is for type 2 diabetes, and all you're worried about is it helps you lose weight. Still looking for that magic pill, and there is no such thing as a magic pill for weight loss.
We'll see how it goes. So, that's out of the way. I'm away from the screaming kid. I'm gonna finish my burger, hit the road, go for a nice drive. It's beautiful, sunny. We have about 2 hours of sunlight left. 2 hours and a half. It's still pretty cold today, but it's not too bad. So, let's get to. Have a bottle of water here. So I picked up a pizza. If one thing, I always wanted to get out of my hometown. But the one thing I miss is the amazing pizza there. They have legit amazing pizza. Like, award-winning pizza. So I got a medium so that I can bring some home for Pete's for dinner.
Bitch, please.
Woo! It's huge.
Look at this pizza. Ooh.
Yes! Their pizza, they still put those little buns in the middle. It's gonna be, give it to an animal. Ooh. Almost knocked something out there. You could keep it to knock out your enemies as well. Leave a little bit of air. Alright. Come closer. Come closer. Oh, stupid hair. Okay. It's still piping hot. They have the best pizza. Riverside Pizza. Oh my gosh, it's too hot. Oh. Ow, 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 ow. Opened all my windows to hurry and cool off my pizza already. It's minus 13 degrees Celsius out. Cooled off the pizza a bit. This just ripped apart. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my goodness. Half the bread is gone.
Grub time.
Anyway, guys, I guess that's it for now. I love you guys. I'll see you later. Bye, guys.
At 2 with 6,869 views is Foodie Beauty. OMG guys, I am a Tinder hottie magnet. Reaction.
In my absence of doing reactions to Chantal, she has 33 plus hours of live streams and a few hours of recorded video. That is a lot to unwrap, and honestly I'm not gonna unwrap it all. I'm just going to react to her birthday date, and this new Tinder hottie she is all gaga over. In typical Chantal fashion she has deleted some videos, but lucky for us Thor has them on his channel. I will have a link in the description below to Thor's channel. Thor uploads all Chantal's content, whether she's taken it down or not, that way we have a record of everything she's done. I for one appreciate that, and I always know to go to his channel first, to find what I'm looking for. I encourage you guys to go on over, check it out, subscribe and show Thor some love. I know you all want to talk about Chantal's new Tinder lover, and trust me we will get to this alleged Tinder booty call. But first there's two people we need to talk about, and that's Pete's, and her birthday date Frank. Prior to Chantal's birthday date she did do a couple of mukbangs, but mostly lives where she ran her mouth for hours on end. She also consumed large amounts of edibles, and therein lies what I believe is the problem. She is already an attention whore. Now, before any of her ass-kissing subs come over here bashing me for that comment, your queen admitted that herself.
I'm an attention whore.
I believe the heavy use of the edibles is to take care of two problems that she has. The first was to override the effects of the Ozempic, which killed her appetite. Without stuffing her face, she would lose her feeders, and they are the biggest source of income that she has right now. She does get super chats during her live streams but not like they used to in the past. The super chats are starting to slow down. The other reason I believe, is due to her subscribers encouraging her to do it. Normally they encourage her to eat what she wants. But when she's baked she a nicer, kinda Chantal, and there's less fear of them being booted out of chat, or their comments deleted and them blocked, because she's in a better mood. With that out of the way, let's talk about Pete's. In the beginning I never gave him much thought, then as the year has moved on I have noticed several things about Pete's. I've come to the conclusion that he's not only an enabler and a feeder, he's also an ass like Chantal. But since Chantal is in the hunt for a booty call, I can't help but to feel a little sorry for him. On her birthday he had worked it out so that he could get off early and spend the birthday evening with his BFF. Little did he know, his BFF had plans to spend her birthday evening with someone else. I can imagine that Pete's felt butthurt, and rightly so. This is a woman that he has loved for a long time, even shared a bed with, and not only that, but Chantal made sure to let us know that.
Pete had his mouth on my vagina. What do you want to do?
It's your birthday.
You got off early.
Yep.
Did you get off early to hang out with me?
Yeah.
Aw,
It's your
thank
birthday.
you. Okay, guys, we have to decide where to go. All right, guys, we are gonna go for now. I guess I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know what to decide. We're gonna think of something to do, and then we'll go live again after. Okay, like a bit later when we figure out what we're gonna eat and what we're gonna do.
Did you all catch that glance to the left? That's a tell that she already knows what she's gonna do, and her BFF who took off early to spend a birthday evening with her isn't part of the plan.
Pete is my best friend, that's why.
No, we're not. But what is it called? We're family, but we're not like sister brother. We are.
Birthday.
Do we need more proof that they are truly a match made in heaven? Pete's got to have dinner with his BFF, and then he graciously covered his being butthurt and excused himself for the rest of the evening, which allowed Chantal to meet up with Frank.
Actually, you know what I could really go for right now?
What?
A nap.
Are
If
you
I'm
really
honest.
tired? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to go lay down?
Yeah, I'll nap while you go get your bubble tea.
What a feeble attempt at trying to show Pete's and the rest of us that you're sad that he's not going. You know you didn't want him to go in the beginning, and was hoping he would decline.
So, do you want to meet like on my live stream, Frank? Is that what you want to do?
I'm an attention whore.
Check it out.
I'm an attention whore.
I wish you were still alive. Oh my God, it's him! Come in, come in! Hold on,
Chantal,
What are you up to, Frank? We didn't know you were coming.
You're okay with meeting up today?
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
Here's Frank.
Guys, what's up? It's Frank.
The first question that pops into my mind for Frank is, do you really find Chantal that attractive, witty, and funny that you find yourself wanting to meet her and spend time with her, even if it's just to have a bubble tea?
Hi.
How are you, Chantal?
Good. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Did you drive here?
I did.
What car?
I live really close by. It's like 5 minutes.
Oh.
I'm wearing a mask, guys, because
Oh shit! I should too.
no, I mean,
Yeah.
if you're comfortable with me not wearing one,
I
it's
forgot.
up to you. But
There we go.
it's Ottawa, and we have like
COVID.
My next question for you, Frank, should be a very easy one for you to answer. You have been watching Chantal on video for a while, and you have seen firsthand her behavior toward COVID. Knowing that the area that you both live in is still a hotspot, do you think it's a good idea to meet up? Neither of you know if one or the other has been exposed to COVID and is asymptomatic.
yeah, we have these rules, and we gotta wear masks everywhere. And
While you laugh about it, Chantal, I ask you the same question, as far as not knowing whether or not Frank has been exposed to COVID and is asymptomatic, do you think it's such a good idea for a meetup, knowing that you're going back home to a place that you share with another individual?
but everybody didn't think I'd show up.
No.
But I was at home like 2 minutes away, not really doing anything. So
Yeah. So
I'm here.
you live close by.
I do.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Nice to meet you, Frank.
nice to meet you too. It's pretty cool.
Handshake.
Nice to meet you. Everybody thought I was a serial killer or something like
I
that.
know.
I don't think you are a serial killer, but I do have some thoughts on this whole thing. Chantal's nervous laughing indicates to me that you are already familiar with her and Pete's. Not so much as a subscriber, but possibly former co-worker, or a friend of Pete's. Also, from prior stories that Chantal has told, you just aren't her type. You aren't the type of guy that she's looking for. You seem to fall along the lines as a Pete's, and not that hunk she so desires. Why would she meet up with an average guy, when she has an average guy at home? In a nutshell, for me, this was nothing more than a setup and a trolling job.
But
You never know. That's the thing, Frank.
But
You
honestly,
never know.
guys, don't you think it's just as weird that a subscriber met up with a YouTube person? It's the same thing, right?
Yeah.
It's just as strange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not that strange. I mean,
No? Have you ever done this before?
no.
Well, then.
Never.
It's probably pretty strange.
You're making all these people excited because we were bored and now there's excitement going on.
Yeah.
You're sweet. Thank you for the birthday money.
Yeah, awesome. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
How's your birthday so far?
It's cool now.
Yeah.
Like hanging out with somebody.
It's
and
pretty cool, eh?
yeah.
Who would have ever thought?
There's like 1,800 people watching us.
I'm an attention whore.
Oh, wow. So what kind of bubble tea do you like?
I have no idea. Do you know anything about bubble tea?
I have no idea.
Chantal, don't act so surprised about bubble tea. You act like it's the first time you've had it.
I seen a sign for this place. I think it's like Juice Dudes, or something. It's on here, Juice Dudes. Yeah, Juice Dudes. And I've never tried bubble tea. So I wanted to try bubble tea. And I saw something with a lot of chocolate. And he's like, what can I get you? I'm like, oh, have a bubble tea. Something with a ton of chocolate. I'm like, I'm pregnant with twins. So let's try the bubble tea. Now this is made with real mango juice. Like he juiced, everything was fresh from there. Yeah, mango. These are boba that pop in your mouth and they're flavored by lychee. Like that, lychee flavored. They're little, like, I think they're tapioca pearls. They pop in your mouth. So, let's try this. There is tea in here. That is a real mango flavor. Like, not mango syrup. That is good. That is good.
Usually I'll just get something random.
Yeah.
I know that there's those tapioca balls in them,
Yeah.
but that's about it.
I don't know. Maybe just ask them what they suggest.
Okay.
Are
So
you
like,
sure?
let them go.
Do you want me to come with you?
Well, that's fine. I mean, you can stay here if you want. I'll grab the bubble teas.
Okay. Well, you're sweet.
So Pete doesn't want anything?
No, he won't drink that. He's sleeping.
Okay, all right.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, just
All
surprise
right,
me. I don't
I'm gonna
care.
get some bubble teas, guys.
Okay, thanks,
All right,
Frank.
I'll be back.
Okay. How sweet is that? Wow. He smells really, really good right now.
He smells really, really good right now, as opposed to when. It appears you're familiar with Frank's identifying odor, to be able to claim that he smells really, really good right now. By the way, I don't recall ever hearing you say that Pete smelled really good. I'm now beginning to wonder what Pete's actually smells like.
How long have you been watching my crazy videos?
I'd like to say for the last year or so.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know how I stumbled upon you, but you know how YouTube is. It's just...
Yep, we know how YouTube is. You watch one morbidly obese mukbanger, and the next thing you know the queen of delusional narcissistic morbidly obese mukbanger ends up on your recommended feed. So the real question is, who did you start watching before Chantal popped up as a recommended channel? Of course I would expect a feeder to blame it on YouTube. You know, you watch one thing, and then the next thing you know, yeah right.
Oh my goodness, this is crazy.
Yeah, honestly.
Alright guys, we have spent enough with Frank. If you've got an opinion about him, post your comments down below. As far as I'm concerned, it's one of two things. He's either somebody that Chantal and Pete's already know and feels comfortable around, and he agreed to help her troll us, or he's actually a feeder, and he wanted to meet his dream girl, because he's got an absolutely freaky fetish. Shall we move on to this Tinder hottie, that Chantal's all gaga over? I would like for you guys to hear her own words, but because she has to play music, I don't want to get a copyright strike, so I'm just gonna have to hit the high points. Chantal found his condo, but unfortunately had to park out on the street, where she waited for him to come downstairs. As he approached the car, she noticed how well dressed he was, wearing a black hoodie and blue jeans. What shocked her the most was that he looked nothing like his picture. He wasn't just cute, he was so cute that she couldn't stop repeating it. Along with being cute, he had nice teeth, perfect white straight teeth, and when he got in the car and said hi, she reached to grab his face and said, "I'm so glad you have nice teeth, and his name is Nicholas." So far as anybody's bullshit meter pegging, because I know mine is. They couldn't keep their eyes off each other. He told her how pretty she is. Chantal said he is so respectful, and he said he didn't want to sound like a pervert, which seemed to fly over Chantal's head, because all she could think about was his accent, and that he is so damn hot. He grabbed her hand and asked if he could kiss her on the cheek, and when they turned towards each other, they ended up making out. I have to call bullshit here, and for one very simple reason. Knowing that their area is still a hotspot for COVID, I cannot believe for 1 minute that either of them are that horny, that they would take a chance not knowing if the other had been exposed to COVID. I'm telling you guys, Chantal can't be that stupid. That's why I'm beginning to believe this never happened, and it's all a troll job. I forgot to mention, she said he had the nicest breath, but that could have been because they had both been chewing gum. While they were making out, he was touching her all over, and touching her belly, and that turned her on, and she said she enjoyed the making out, and the groping because it felt good. She said he has a really nice job, and that just moved here recently and got lucky with immigration because of COVID. He is a permanent resident now, and she said, "It's unbelievable, what are the chances of being hot and legal?"
Oh, turn off the music? Alright, I just had to calm my nerves. Like, I like listening to my favorite song. Okay, so, I didn't think you guys could hear it that well. Was it bussin'? Oh, it was bussin'. And he's like, he's too nice. Like, I want to have kids with this man, and I don't have ovaries. I want to have kids with this man. Oh my god, he's so amazing. And he's like, oh, I'll fucking take the elevator for him, I don't care. He's like, so whenever you want to, he's like, I hope you'll see me again. I'm just like, you hope I'll see you again. I'm like, if he texts me right away after leaving, he texted me right away after leaving. Like, oh man, he's so hot. Oh, he's so much hot. Our chemistry is so much better than I thought it would ever be. And he's just like, no, we didn't hook up. He's a gentleman like that. He's like, I want to invite you on a proper date at my place, you know, like, whenever, like, he's off weekends. So he's like, I don't really have a bubble, honestly. He's like, I don't see anybody. I know it's COVID, and like, he had his mask on, and like, obviously we took it off at some point to.
Are any of you believing this bullshit? Because I'm not. She goes from a plain average Pete's to a hot BB, then from hot BB back to average Pete's, to a meet-up with average Frank, and now she's found Nicholas, the man of her dreams, the hottest guy in her area, and all during COVID.
He's so cute when he was leaving. He was like, he's so, oh my god, like, where has this man been? This is what happens to me. I like a guy and then I go nuts. I need to just not, no. Oh god, the kissing. I haven't made out with a man in so long and just felt that, like, okay, I haven't made out with somebody and felt that in so long. Just like, oh, he's such a good kisser. Not too much tongue. Like, that's so important.
I have seen and heard enough, and I'm sure the rest of you have as well. All I can say is I think it's all bullshit, plain and simple. She has a track record with her story time over exaggerating all her sexual escapades, so any of these things she's saying don't surprise me one bit. But what is really setting off my spider senses tingling, is the fact that we haven't had a woe is me, looking for sympathy video from her. I can't help but believe that the next thing that's going to happen is she's going to say these guys ghosted her, and accuse them of fat shaming. I think this is a new addition to her cycles. What she has been doing the last few weeks is probably the best troll job she has ever done or will do. The last word I'd like to leave you with is
grub time.
Alright guys, I'm gonna get off for the night because I want to go poo-poos. I appreciate you hanging out with me for hours and hours every single day. I love you guys! Bye guys!
And number 1 with 7,292 views is Foodie Beauty, It Is My Life, So Bite Me reaction.
Dearly beloved, we're gathered here today because
I'm an attention whore.
Oh my god, it's gonna blow!
It is ridiculous that an overweight person...
I just wanna make sure when you say an overweight person, we're talking about you. Because you know there's this clip I just love using, over and over and over again, until you get sick of seeing and hearing it.
Part of me doesn't care if I die at 60, as long as I'm loving just eating, just want to eat myself into oblivion, is told what to do or what they can and cannot eat.
I would imagine that happens especially when it comes to food, because of some very piss poor choices you've made, because of how you think of food.
Part of me doesn't care if I die at 60, as long as I'm loving just eating, just want to eat myself into oblivion. What they can and cannot wear on a public platform.
I just want to clarify, when you say what to wear, do you mean like when you go out for a drive and dine, late night mukbang, or when you shake your ass for your feeders, while either modeling one of your hideous torrid hauls, or just acting a fool like on New Year's Eve?
Oh, they're nice, guys. Whoa. The back detail, the crisscrossing detail. So that's what it looks like. Now, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kiss my butt! It is ridiculous that people mental illness shame others.
You have used the word shaming so much it has lost its effectiveness. Your constant use of it to justify you being a cyber bully and belittling others takes away the strength of that word.
When you say things like, she's manic, she's bipolar, you're saying it in a derogatory, condescending way. And if I did have that mental illness, what's your point?
The point being, you should be in a clinic receiving treatment, instead of all over the place on YouTube, monetizing your illness.
Why are you mental illness shaming? Don't use it as an insult.
There you go, using the word again. Stop using the word shaming to justify your rants, and your piss poor behavior, toward others that don't kiss your ass.
How is it okay for skinny mukbangers to gorge on thousands of calories.
My guess is that skinny mukbangers have an active life. They more than likely exercise, and not only eat healthy, but also watch what they eat when they're not doing a mukbang. Whereas you who has type 2 diabetes, a fatty liver, enlarged spleen, 3 blood clots in your lungs, asthma, and C. diff, eat anything and everything in sight, and you roll around all over the kitchen on your computer chair, instead of getting up moving around. I know you want to count going downstairs to get the Uber delivery as exercise, but that doesn't count. One other thing, of all the skinny mukbangers that I have watched and even a couple of fat ones, you're the only one I've ever heard say this.
Part of me doesn't care if I die at 60, as long as I'm loving just eating. Just want to eat myself into oblivion. But it's not okay for me to eat any fucking thing other than salad and lean protein.
What dictates what you should be eating is your type 2 diabetes and your inactive lifestyle. Lifting a fork does not count, like doing curls with dumbbells.
How is it that people have an issue with me eating corn tortilla chips, but don't have an issue with people eating fucking bacon and cheese and waffles just because they're on a keto diet? Because it's a trendy diet.
Keto is trendy, but not the intuitive eating you did. I think all of this ranting you're doing is false rage. You're attempting to draw attention away from what is really going on. I'll share my thoughts on that near the end of the video.
How is that okay? I've turned comments off again because the minute I open them up, it's just constant negativity about what I'm eating and shaming me for what I'm eating. Like that fucking helps.
You turned the comments off because the criticism you were getting was from some of your own subscribers. Even they are beginning to become worried about your longevity, more so than you are. So because of that you turned them off. You have isolated yourself for so long from any criticism, you can no longer distinguish between truthful and hateful. Unless comments are kissing your ass or stroking your ego, you have no use for them. That's because this person is still in control of you.
Part of me doesn't care if I die at 60, as long as I'm loving just eating. Just want to eat myself into oblivion. I have said so many times before that I'm not eliminating foods. I'm not restricting. It's my life. Let me fucking live it the way I want to.
That's a fair request, as long as you allow others the same. What I mean by that is, get off of the hater stuff, blaming reaction channels, and the viewing public for reacting to your content. If you're going to put content up for the whole world to see, you can expect the criticism. It isn't your way or the highway, and you need to understand and come to grips with that.
If you have a problem with it, then just leave my channel. I'm keeping comments off. I don't know. I hope for a long time, because honestly, I'm so much fucking happier when I don't have to listen to it. When I don't have to hear people judging me for what I eat just because I'm fat.
If you think that's going to help things, you better think again. It's not going to stop reaction channels from reacting, and it's not going to stop those that you deleted and blocked on your channel from making their comments on someone else's channel. So whether you like it or not, one way or another, you will be talked about.
You don't know the full story on my health. You don't know everything. You don't know what I'm working on in therapy. You don't know my real blood sugar levels. You only know what I told you. And I shouldn't have opened that can of worms. Oh Lord, how I wish I didn't. But even if I didn't, people would still make those comments. Because look at someone like Hungry Fat Chick's comments. Constantly just shaming for what she's eating. It's her life. Let her live it. It's my life. Let me live it.
I'm glad you brought up Hungry Fat Chick. I've watched her videos in hopes of reacting to her. But she's so damn sweet and nice, it makes it very hard to do a reaction to her. I mean, if you are comparing your channel to hers, you're way off. For one, she has over 200,000 subscribers, something you'll never reach, and that should raise the question as to why she has that many subscribers, and you don't. I think the answer to that is simple. For one, she doesn't acknowledge the negative comments or respond to them. The second reason would be, she's so damn sweet and nice. She has a positive, upbeat attitude, something I don't think you've ever experienced. But enough about hungry fat chick, I wanna hear some more of your lame ass excuses and false rage.
Again, if you're so bothered, then just leave. People are sickeningly obsessed with what fat people put in their mouths. It's ridiculous. And if I have to hear one more time, part of me doesn't care if I die at 60, as long as I'm loving just eating. Just want to eat myself into oblivion. Your channel's promoting, you're influencing people to be obese just by existing and just by eating something I want to eat is so fat phobic. It's disgusting. And just be quiet.
I have to call bullshit on that. Nowhere in any of your videos or community posts have I seen anything about your existence influencing anyone. Now if that's on Kiwi Farms, that has no bearing on what's going on here on YouTube. So try to stay focused, please. What I have read on videos of yours and community posts is you and your subscribers encouraging each other to do what you want, eat what you want with a damn the torpedoes full speed ahead type attitude. Many would consider that influencing others.
It's just frustrating as a fat person having to deal with this day in and day out. Since the beginning of my channel, I don't want to close my channel because I love doing this. I love making videos. For people who like to watch them, not for people who obsess over everything I do and hate me for it, for what I put in my mouth, or for not dieting the way they think I should be, for eating carbs. I've had fucking death threats over eating carbs.
I have to call bullshit again. If there were any type of death threats against you, because of what you eat, carbs no carbs, lean protein, no lean protein, you know damn well it would have been all over Twitter, because you would have made sure one way or another that everybody knew this was happening. So again, let's start being truthful. Just because you say it happened doesn't mean it happens.
I've had nasty comments over because I eat too many carbs. I could tell you where to shove your carbs, but you won't like it. I'm so sick of the word. It's so triggering. You don't understand that. You're not helping. You think you are. You think that other people being nice are enabling, and that you're helping with your shaming, shitty comments. It's the fucking opposite.
There you go again, using the word shaming. What is shameful is that many people that have left positive comments that you have dubbed hateful and shaming actually had good information. They came from the same place that you are at now, and have bettered themselves. They lost the weight and wanted to help, but you don't want to hear it, because down deep inside, you don't give a shit. I hope you never forget your own words.
Part of me doesn't care if I die at 60, as long as I'm loving just eating. Just want to eat myself into oblivion. Okay? Everyone has free will. Everyone's allowed to live their life the way they want to. If I want to try to be healthy one minute and do what I want the next, that's my fucking prerogative. But just because you see me eating rolled tacos or a meal that's not steamed fucking vegetables and quinoa does not mean, or chaffles, or 8 pounds of cheese does not mean I'm not doing anything and that I've given up.
Apparently, there are people out there that aren't family, and they care more about your life than you do. And you shame them for feeling like that, and caring. To be honest, for me personally, I'm beyond giving a shit anymore. I'm just here for the train wreck, and to make sure that it's recorded in a manner that makes it palatable for future generations to watch.
So, please, shut it. Zip. Shh, I said shh. I don't want to turn off comments. And then even some people I thought were like really good supporters are like, have turned on me for I don't even know what the fuck.
Bullshit. Nobody turned on you, it's the other way around. You turned on your supporters. The slightest sign of them not showing that strong ass kissing, ego stroking that you demand in the comments, you gave them the boot. So to prove you're a big bad bitch, you're gonna make the rest of your supporters suffer. My question for your supporters is, how much longer are they gonna put up with your bullshit?
Obviously not real supporters to begin with. You can leave too. I really don't care. I don't need you.
Are you sure you want to tell your subscribers that? You might regret that when you see your subscriber count drop and your watch time hours go down.
I don't care if you want to unsubscribe. I'm not going to stop living how I want to live just because you disapprove of it. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not murdering anybody. I'm not doing anything morally wrong. If I trigger you when you have an eating disorder, don't watch me then. Don't watch me. I'm not responsible for how you live your life or who I'm triggering. I'm not responsible for everyone's actions. You can't lay that on somebody, okay? Fat people have to eat. We have a right to eat what we want to eat, just as much as skinny people. You think that 2 chili cheese dogs are any healthier for the skinny person than the fat person?
You're comparing apples to oranges. A skinny person eating 2 chili dogs is a lot different than someone like you at 5 feet 1 inch and over 400 pounds, who has a shitload of health problems. As far as you not doing anything wrong, I think you need to reread the YouTube terms of service. There's a section in there about eating disorders, and it seems to me that you're in violation. Of course, it's up to YouTube to do something about it, and why they haven't, as of yet, is anybody's guess.
You know, yeah, I've talked about my blood sugar levels, but you know what? As I've said also, I can't do drastic, okay? I'm trying to heal my relationship with food, and that's the only way I'm going to get anywhere in the first place. Otherwise, it's back to binge city, and that's even worse for my diabetes than the tacos I had for dinner. I want to get these things off my chest. I'm sick of being demonized for when I do give my opinion, and I'm sick of being demonized for being fat and eating what I want. Anyone who's overweight knows. How many times have you started a diet and the very next 5 hours you're stuffing Oreos in your face? Well, guess what? I'm no different than you.
This comparing what other people do carries no weight with this conversation. You have no idea what anybody's doing. You assume that they fail, because you have failed. Not everybody is like that, not everybody is a big failure like you, and whines about it. So stop trying to bring other people into the conversation, it's not gonna work. You're just deflecting from the real problem, and the real problem is this.
Part of me doesn't care if I die at 60, as long as I'm loving just eating. Just want to eat myself into oblivion. Aren't I? And every single person judging me, every single overweight person judging me has been there. So you really don't have a right to talk about it. It's so hypocritical, but yet it happens. And people love it. I'm so sick of it. So I'm turning my comments off. I'm so much happier when they're off. I just feel like I can say what I want, I can do what I want, and I don't have to hear it from complete strangers who just want to shame me for something that really has no effect on them at all. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say. I'm obviously not in a good mood, so it's unfortunate, but for me, I have to think of my mental health, my happiness for now, and if it affects I'm not even thinking of my views or subscriber count, honestly. I'm thinking of myself for now. So I'll see you in the next video.
I told you at the beginning of our reaction that I would tell you what my thoughts are about all of this. The first thing is, Chantal is getting really good with the false rage. She's getting much better. Now with what I really think is going on. Chantal has figured out a workaround while being on Ozempic. 2 days a week, she controls what she's eating because she's had her injection. After that 48-hour period, and everything has settled down, she does her 5 days of mukbangs eating like she always does. I don't think she realizes that what she's doing is totally working against what her doctor is trying to do, which is get her type 2 diabetes under control. So in order to not draw attention to that, she needed this false rage rant that she put up. However, I don't think it's going to help her much because I don't think I'm the only one who feels this way. I have seen in a new video that she's been referred to weight loss surgery, and I have some news for her. You need to pass the psychiatric evaluation, and you have to show that you are capable of following a strict, rigid diet to lose weight, before they even talk surgery. I am very interested in knowing what you all think about this little tantrum that we've worked through. Please leave your comment down below. Well guys, that's our thoughts on all of this, and I hope that we made this video more palatable for future generations to watch. If not, maybe this will help.
Grub time.
I'll see you in the next video, right? Bye!
Thank you for watching our video. Please like and share. Take care, and we will see you all in the comments.